If it accomplished exactly what we did in 2017, we might be looking at a $500 XRP. In this video, I'll analyze the charts and explain what drove XRP's 2017 surge. To show you where we are at the moment, I also want to compare the charts. Gentlemen, you will want to watch this complete film through to the end. As always, thank you for your support of this channel. We are grateful to everyone who likes these films and takes the time to subscribe to the channel. These two simple things help me a lot. I hope everyone finds the stuff enjoyable. It will become clear why so many people are optimistic. That something similar is occurring at the moment when you fully get why XRP experienced such a sharp increase in value in 2017. For this reason, I want to begin this video by reviewing the price chart that compares the current position of XRP to its 2017 position. The similarities, in my opinion, are really startling. Let's start by taking a short look at the XRP price charts from 2014 to 2017 and 2018 to 2025. This comparison between the two charts shows that they basically look the same. After hitting two relative highs in the early going in 2014 and again in 2016, XRP flatlined for a few years prior to its massive push to the upside. It was almost the same thing, as you can see. After peaking in 2018, XRP experienced a steep decline, peaked again in 2021, then plateaued, and currently seems to be moving in a direction remarkably similar to that of 2017. And I want to talk about the price that XRP would hit if it took that exact action. Since there were a lot of rumors going around regarding XRP and Ripple between 2014 and 2017, I want to start by talking about the precise reason it took that decision. The fundamental problem, according to many, was that XRP was either superfluous or went against the essence of what a cryptocurrency was. They also said that it was a banker's coin, that it was useless, and that Ripple could complete all of their existing jobs without it. Everything changed when important news was announced. People started to realize that this might not be a made-up story or just hype when it was revealed that Ripple was working with Bank of America. Instead, it seems that Ripple is securing real partnerships to integrate XRP into the core infrastructure of the financial system of the future. At that moment, XRP's price started to fluctuate dramatically, because it was simply too early. We ultimately sort of eased out that big move. Ultimately, it seemed that widespread adoption of these technologies was premature. The SEC was still getting ready to take the entire company to task, and a lack of clarity prevented most of the big banks who wished to use the technology from doing so. As a result, XRP had a significant increase, increasing over 52,000%, but it struggled to sustain those gains. We may observe a very similar tale developing if we examine the current circumstances. Many people have high hopes that the new administration would make it easier for Bitcoin technology to be adopted in the US. As far as we are aware, companies such as BlackRock and Fidelity have already declared that these systems are authentic and will be integrated into our payment procedures. It is no longer a question of whether these big financial institutions want to embrace this technology or not, because they are now publicly announcing that they wish to include it into the plumbing of their money-moving process. At this stage, the most important question is how soon that adoption will occur. And now that they are using the technology, will all of the goals and promises we made in 2017 come to pass? I think that's the period we're in. If you look at some of the current happenings, you can see why there are so many positive catalysts that will provide observable advantages for the entire ecosystem. The SEC case's resolution, the introduction of Lust, Ripple's new stablecoin, the expansion of tokenized assets, XRP ETFs, regulatory clarity, and new partnerships, a U.S. cryptocurrency committee, XRP Ledger smart contracts, and a David Sachs cryptocurrency czar who strongly supports XRP, along with a Ripple IPO global XRPL acceptance, CBDC integration, cryptocurrency market upswings, and XRP Ledger technological breakthroughs. There may also be an altcoin season on the horizon. In 2025, all of these scenarios are possible, and they might even come to pass in 2026 or 2027. The fact that these issues are no longer years in the future is crucial. Instead, they are happening right now, which will, in my opinion, make the next XRP pump far more sustainable than the ones that have come before it. All of this was expected to happen, as can be seen when we examine the price charts from 2017. But the whole U.S. government was stepping in and preventing these developments. If we are actually entering a time where US regulators allow large financial institutions to acquire the technologies they want, we will be seeing something that has never been seen before. As said before, the current spike in XRP's price was just the anticipation that these things will eventually happen. But for the first time, we might see real progress on these problems. And I would like to show you what would happen to the XRP price chart if we took the same steps that we did in 2017. We can't be sure that we'll see the same thing again. But as we talked about, the chart has been appearing thus far, which is quite similar to what we have seen before. As we can see, the value of XRP increased by 52,000% in 2017. I'm seeing a ridiculous 66,000% move on this chart. However, the primary cause of this is that the market was included into the financial system for the first time in history, and this had a big impact on how the world operated. And we noticed that the market was starting to take notice of XRP's noteworthy increase. If the same move, for example, for the same pump occurs again, we would now be at $488 XRP. There is no assurance that the same thing will happen again, as I stated before. However, we must acknowledge that all of the market's excitement from 2017 is finally materializing. At last, it's happening right in front of us. And I believe that this could lead to the chart repeating, if not surpassing, what we saw in 2017. The things we talked about at the beginning of the video have to happen. That adoption needs to happen. We have to watch how those partnerships progress. There has to be more liquidity, such with an XRP ETF. However, if all of that begins to occur, it is impossible to forecast the extent to which institutional adoption and FOMO will impact the price of these assets because it is no longer just wishful thinking. These things would be happening right in front of our eyes with the digital resources we currently have. I find it interesting if we flip the XRP price chart because I think a lot of people have the bias of thinking, oh, we can't do a move like that again. Yes, it seems odd to see XRP produce a pump like that, turning the chart upside down. However, shows that what we are about to see is most likely going to be a significant move for XRP, this time to the negative. I think it will help you realize that your bias on the XRP price chart isn't always upward if you just pause the movie and take a quick look at this chart. As I previously stated, it looks as though this chart is about to make a major downward move, which would result in an increase in the price of XRP. Pause this video. With XRP experiencing that notable surge, this chart arrangement seems to be perfect. In my opinion, everything that occurred in 2017 was likely really a prelude to the major event, the adoption that has been lacking for the previous 48 years when all of these things finally come to pass in 2025. We continue to consolidate in this massive shape if we look at XRP over a shorter time frame. Over the past few months, these trends have been extremely optimistic for XRP. XRP experienced a huge pump from 33 cents to almost $2.50. It's kind of stalling out right now, waiting for its next major move. In my opinion, XRP will continue to coil inside this apparatus. A major market-wide movement, a bullish catalyst, or an announcement will occur before XRP breaks out of this range and continues to reach new highs. Now, if XRP can keep up its momentum and keep breaking higher without any of the catalysts we've talked about occurring, it's positioning itself for some really amazing things in the second half of 2025. We could already see what the price chart did when it became clear that XRP was not a security. Wait for this lawsuit to be officially resolved so that Ripple can have a big influence on the market and gain XRP's adoption. I have no doubt that there will be a major push for cryptocurrencies based in the US under President Trump. Moreover, XRP is the only cryptocurrency that can address real problems in the banking system and be promoted as a US-based coin.